Yeah, thanks. So before start the session, let us fix our agenda, please. Let us fix our agenda. So today we're gonna be discussing with what? DevOps with AWS plus AI. So this is the course we are gonna be learning. So today let us focus on what is DevOps, what is AWS, AWS versus DevOps. We are gonna be discussing for today. Before starting the session, let us course our, it is totally around 3.5 months. 3.5 months, it will take around 1 or 2 weeks plus or minus around 4 months. So in this 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months of duration, we're going to be learning DevOps with AWS plus AWS administration. These two courses will be covered. If you want to join in this course, which are all the prerequisites? Linux basics required, shell script is required, and no programming. Java.NET is not required. You require a laptop with this configuration. Minimum Windows 10 Pro OS, 4 GB RAM minimum, i3 CPU. And who can join in this course? Freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. Any graduate can also join in this course. Any non-IT student also can join in this course. Which are all the benefits, guys, please? Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, you can access. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects. I'm going to be providing with you. I'm going to be providing soft materials also. Our course starts with very basic level, finish with advanced level. And each and every class is a practically implemented in front of you. After completion of course, you will receive a certificate, course completed certificate from our institute. Daily 1 hour class, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The classes are from Monday to Saturday. Whatever fee you are going to be paying for complete DevOps plus AWS plus with recordings. So this is our admin number. You can call at any point of time, 9297 You can call at any point of time. Yeah, so up to this point, any questions, please? What we have discussed, any questions? Manikandan, Maula Ali, Om, Ravi Kumar. Yeah, it's clear, am I right? Yeah, fine. So before start the session, let us introduce myself. Please, Manikandan, what is the question, please? Yeah. So, Ravi Kumar, AI means what? Whatever we are going to be implementing, we're going to be getting AI prompts. So, whatever implementation, we either maybe implementation or troubleshoot Error resolving with help of AI, we can able to do that. With the help of AI, we can able to do that. Ravi Kumar, Manikandan. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Yeah. So let us introduce myself. So my name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer from last five plus years of onwards. I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer. It include AWS and Azure. That is in exactly my profile. That is in exactly my profile. And before starts, I have a three questions. What are the first question I'm asking you, please? What is an application? What are the second question? What is a server? Third question. What is SDLC? So tell me, what is an application? The working software which is written any programming language. The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. The working which is written any programming language we call as an application, like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show, whatever may be. So the working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Sir, what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. We'll discuss right now. Software development lifecycle. Software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have a several stages like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. In SDLC, in software development lifecycle, we have analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. By following, these are all the stages and phases. We can able to produce an application like Flipkart or Amazon Book. For example, let's say I want to do red bus kind of application. What are the first step, guys, please? Analysis. What are the first step, guys, please? Analysis means what? Gathering information from the client. How exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway, each and everything will be gathered based on gathering information. Based on gathering information. So it will be analysis. It will be analysis. Based on analysis. Base based on analysis. Based on analysis. Our architects will be design. Design is nothing but plan. According to the planning, our according to the planning, our developers will implement the software by using Java, .NET, Python. Our developers will implement the lines of code, whether it is working or not. So our testers will verify the functionality. Once if it is verified, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placing on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitor and maintenance. This entire process which you are following as what? Software development lifecycle. Software development lifecycle. Okay. Okay. So Once if it is an implement, our testers will be verified. Once if it is verified, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers, and we're gonna be accessing our internet, whether it is working or not. We're gonna be monitor and maintenance. We're gonna be monitor and maintenance. Got it very clearly. What is an exactly software development lifecycle? But if you are a software engineer, you are part of our SDLC. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be? As a DevOps engineer, we're gonna be implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. So the combination of software development plus operation, we calling as what? DevOps. The combination of software development plus operation is we calling as what? DevOps, please. But what is a DevOps? DevOps is a process. DevOps is a process. It is not a technology. DevOps is not a Java, .NET, Python. It is not like a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated, a transparent pipeline. DevOps is a process. While implementing this DevOps process, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation? The combination of software development plus operation, we calling as what? DevOps process. But while following this DevOps process, we are following some set of rules, set of principles. Let me explain this example. For example, while implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline, whatever the lines of code is written by developer, as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. But as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Sir, what is an exactly complex pipeline? The complex pipeline is our SDLC process. A transparent pipeline is a DevOps process. We are going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But what is an exactly complex pipeline? Our complex pipeline is a RSDLC process. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex pipeline? Because of it is a manual process. Because of it is a manual process from analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem, in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issues, it will take long time. If it is take long time, definitely the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased, customer is not satisfied. Let me give an example, a real-time example. For example, let's say it is in underground pipeline. Underground water pipeline. In this water pipeline, somewhere else it's a blockage is there. Not because it is a blockage. Can able to find immediately? Can you able to find immediately? No, it will take time. For identification, it will take couple of days. After identification, for resolving issue also, it will take couple of days. So for identification, it will take time. For resolving issues, it will take time. In meanwhile, our customers are not satisfied. Customers are waiting for water. The same way in this complex pipeline, if you got an issue, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issues, it will take long. That means the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased, customer is not satisfied. That is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Pipeline. In this DevOps, in this transparent pipeline, everything is not automated, everything is transparent. Everything is automated, everything is transparent. Due to this transparent, due to this transparent, due to this automation. Even though, even though, if you got an issue, any problem, easily we can able to identify as soon as possible and we can able to rectify as soon as possible. That means the cost is reduced, the quality will be increased, and customer also satisfied. That is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Our SDLC is a complex, a transparent pipeline is a DevOps transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a plan, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, responsibility start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, how exactly you are going to be involving? What exactly roles and responsibilities each and every stage? Let us understand one by one. So, are we part of planning? No. We are not part of plan. Are we part of dev environment? Yes. We are part of dev environment, but writing is responsible by the developer and maintenance by DevOps engineer. Writing by developer and maintenance by DevOps engineer. So whatever the lines of code, the n number of developer lines of code, the n number of developer lines of code, the n number of developer lines of code continuously integrate. Continuously integrating. So once if it is an integrate, once if it is integrate all developer lines of code, we're gonna be an execute test cases which is written by testers, not by you. Once if it is an execute, if you got an error, it is redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix the issue, again integration, again execute. This loop will be repeated until zero errors. Once if it is zero errors, and we're gonna be delivering into the release continuously, we're gonna be delivering into the release. Once if it is released, from release we're gonna be placing our applications on hundreds of servers, placing our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, we can access our application over internet as a website. But whether it is working or not, we're gonna be monitoring an operation. So this is what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. Clear? Any question on top of this slide? What I'm explaining on top of any questions, please? Up to here is any question before move forward? Clear? Is it clear all of you? Yes. So once if it is clear, sir, how we can able to implement this an automated DevOps transparent pipeline? We are gonna be using some tools. Which are all the tools we gonna be learning? Git we are gonna be learning. Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Microsoft Azure, sorry, Amazon, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Docker, Kubernetes, Elastic Log Stacks, Kibana, Terraform. And these are all the tools we are gonna be learning for implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. We're gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Sir, how we are gonna be using these are all the tools. How we are gonna be using these are all the tools tag for implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. Let us understand one by one. First, Git is a version control. Git is a version control. Git is a version control. All developer lines of code, whatever the lines of code we have written in Java, .NET, Python, these are all the lines of code we are gonna be maintaining in a Git. Once if it is maintained Git, we're gonna be execute by helping of Maven. Maven is a build tool. By helping of Maven, we can able to execute our entire project. And we're gonna be learning Jenkins. Jenkins is a CI tool, CI/CD tool. By using Jenkins, and the entire lines of code, which are all the lines of code is written by developers. Those lines of continuously integrating by Jenkins. Once if it is an integrate, we're gonna be execute test cases and continuously delivering. So what is a Jenkins case, please? Jenkins is a CI/CD tool, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Jenkins is a CI/CD continuous delivery. The entire CI/CD process we can automate by helping of Jenkins. So once if it is an implement CI/CD process, where exactly we gonna be delivering? Continuously integrating, making working software, continuously delivering into the where exactly? The delivering into where exactly? Into the JFrog. JFrog is a active factor. By helping of JFrog, we are gonna be maintaining our stable builds. The entire working software generating a WAR file. Those WAR file we calling as the stable builds that we are maintaining. And we're gonna be learning SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. Whether the developers are following standards or not, whether the developers are using right functions or no, it will be analysis and it will be statistics and reports. So by helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, we are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. But once if it is delivered, once if it is delivered continuously, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. How exactly we can able to automate these hundreds of servers? By helping of configuration management. By helping of configuration management. Sir, what is an exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual process with an automated process on a hundreds of servers we calling as a configuration management. What is an exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual configuration process with an automated process on a hundreds of servers we calling as a configuration management. This configuration management, we can able to do it by Ansible. Ansible is supporting configuration management. Ansible is a configuration management tool. By helping of Ansible, we can able to handle, we can able to automate our hundreds of servers. We can able to handle, we can able to automate or hundreds of AWS servers. Yes, we can able to get these hundreds of servers either by cloud with physical environment or from virtual environment or from cloud. But which cloud we're gonna be learning? AWS. By helping of AWS, we can able to get hundreds of servers. These hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management. Okay. By using Ansible, we can deploy our applications. We can deploy our applications on hundreds of AWS servers, but not only placing, not only deploying, not only placing, not only deploying, not only placing our websites on AWS, we can able to deploy our applications on a Docker containers also. Sir, what is an exactly Docker container? Docker container is an isolated area which can place our websites, our applications very easily with low cost, with high quality, with low cost, with high quality. These Docker containers we can able to manage Kubernetes. Let me give an example. For example, if you want to handle the container, real-time container, you know very well, each and every student know about it. Each and everyone know about this container. By helping of this container, we can able to transport, we can able to import any kind of products, any kind of goods, rice, dal, fish, crabs, whatever may be. The same way how we are using these containers, the same way we can able to use our real-time containers. But here is we are transporting dal, rice, fish, whatever may be. But in by using Docker container, we can able to transport Flipkart kind of application, BookMy kind of applications, Java kind of applications like that. But how exactly this container can manage by single ship? One ship can manage all our containers. The same way, all our Docker containers we can able to manage with Kubernetes. Kubernetes is an orchestration tool. By helping of Kubernetes, we can able to manage or control all our Docker containers. All our Docker containers, yes, please. And we're going to be learning elk, elastic, logstack, Kibana. By helping of elk, we can able to monitor applications. How exactly the performance. And each and every click, each and every action internally generating the logs. Those logs will be monitoring by elk. And we're going to be learning Terraform. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud, either AWS or Azure or a Google. Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create infrastructure in any cloud, either AWS or Azure or a Google. Helping of Git, Maven, Jenkins, Java, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, Terraform. We are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required infrastructure. While implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a infrastructure. Sir, what is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? Before understanding infrastructure, what is an application? Anybody? Application is nothing but a website. Application is nothing but a website. The working software, which is written any programming language. We call as a application. We calling as a website or application. But for maintaining this application, Flipkart kind of application, Book My kind of application, what kind of infrastructure is required? What kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, servers are required, networks are required, database is required, storage is required, and so on. So these are all major infrastructure is required for deploying our Flipkart kind of applications. Or Book My kind of applications. We require this majorly this infrastructure. My question is, sir, how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways to get infrastructure? Yeah, we can able to get this infrastructure either from physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud, or from cloud. Either physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud. Sir, what is a cloud? What is cloud? To specifically, what is a cloud computing? Sir, before understanding what is a cloud computing, you should understand first what is the data center. What is the data center? The huge computing power, keeping in a rack wise in a big room. We calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographies, like in US, in Singapore, in UK, in so many places. From this remote place, if we can access, if we can able to control over internet from a laptop, is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. Let us understand what is the cloud computing. What is in exactly the cloud computing? What is the data center, please? What is the cloud computing? The huge computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. From this data center, from this remote placed data center, resources, what kind of infrastructure required? Servers, network, storage, database. What kind of infrastructure required? If we can able to control or access our internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental based infrastructure only. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We're gonna be getting rental based infrastructure. It's just like Ola or Uber a cab. Okay. So for example, just I want to reach a railway station. With just for reaching a railway station, I need a car. I want to I want to go to the railway station by car. But how many ways we can able to get a car? Two ways. Either you need to buying a new car or a rental car. Just for reaching railway station, are you buying a new car or book a rental or Ola or Uber cabs? Definitely rental car, am I right? So just book a Ola or Uber and getting into the within 10 minutes into the car. Reach your railway station, whatever tariff you need to pay it. Maybe 300, 500 rupees. But instead of that, if you go for buying a car, it will require minimum 10 to 15 lakhs rupees. And moreover, driver is required, pollution check, insurance copy. And moreover, monthly maintenance, petrol, fuel, everything is maintaining by you. Instead of that, just book a rental car. Based on usage, we need to pay tariff. The same way, just for deploying our applications, what kind of infrastructure we require, we can able to get it from cloud. And based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent, but we're not buying anything, we are not maintaining anything. But which cloud we gonna be learning? Which cloud we gonna be learning? AWS, Amazon Web Services. By helping of AWS, by helping of AWS, we can able to get what kind of infrastructure very easily. Based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent. But in AWS, totally it is around more than 45 plus services we're gonna be learning. More than 45 plus services we are gonna be learning. 45 plus services we are gonna be learning. This 45 services we're gonna be dividing into the model, VPC model, EC2 model, RDS model, S3 model. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RD is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Let me write down. Tell me. EC2 is nothing but a server. VPC is nothing but a network. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. So for deploying our Flipkart kind of application, what kind of infrastructure we require? Can we able to get it from cloud or not? Tell me. And based on usage, we gonna be pay rent. And based on usage, we gonna be pay rent. Got it? VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Sir, what is a VPC? What is EC2? What is RDS? What is S3? Shall we try to understand one by one, please? Yeah, fine. First, let us talk about VPC. VPC means what? Virtual private cloud. A office kind of a, a office kind of private network. In your office, the computers are connected each other or not with internet cable or not. Tell me. Yes or no? The same kind of private network. If we can able to access our internet in virtual form is nothing but what VPC. By helping of VPC, we can able to create n number of networks. N number of networks. Anybody can able to getting into the AWS. How exactly you can able to create AWS account? The same way we can able to create AWS account and we can able to getting into the AWS and we can able to create resources. This is an exactly your network. This is my network. This is my friend's network. And we are going to be keeping resources. This resource is completely secure. And no one can access. You are going to be control. You are going to be access. It is completely secure. The same way. What is the AWS? A virtual private cloud is that your private section of AWS where we can able to pay place resources who can access, who can't be access. We're going to be writing a rules and regulations. So what about EC2, please? Elastic compute cloud. Elastic compute cloud. By helping of EC2. By helping of EC2, we can able to get infrastructure. We can able to get a servers. How we can able to get laptop? So which are all the components available in your laptop? By using same components, we can able to create a servers in AWS also. But your laptop is just for home purpose, server for deploying our applications. So for example, let's say I want to place a Netflix kind of application. Netflix kind of application. So what we need to do first, please tell me. First, we need to create a network. Then we are gonna be creating a server. On top of we're gonna place Netflix. Then only we can access our internet. Okay, great. But where we can able to keep this customer information, login information, where exactly we can able to keep in our database. We can able to keep our database, relational database services. So by using VPC, we can able to create a network. By using EC2, we can able to create a server. By using RDS, we can able to create a database like MySQL, Oracle kind of databases. In this database, we can able to maintain our customer information in a tabular form. Sir, why you are using Netflix? What are the major agenda? We can able to browse by helping of we can able to watch movies, watch web series. So if it is a Blu-ray print, it is more than 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 GB or not, tell me. Can we able to handle that kind of larger files in the database? No, we can't. That is the reason we are gonna be learning S3, simple storage services. By helping of S3, we can able to get online bucket. We can able to upload or download any kind of our internet. How we are using Google Drive, the same way we can able to use our S3 bucket also. We can upload video file, audio file, text file, anything. So what kind of infrastructure is required for maintaining our application? Can we able to get it from cloud or not? Tell me. Either network, either VPC, either EC2, RDS, S3. So on top of this infrastructure, on top of this AWS infrastructure, we can able to place our Redbus, Netflix, Flipkart kind of application by using our DevOps transparent pipeline. So whatever the lines of code is written by developer, we're going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost. We're calling as a DevOps process. But while deploying our application, we required infrastructure. That infrastructure we can able to get it from AWS. On AWS infrastructure, we're going to be placing our application. So whatever implementing a DevOps process, we're going to be implementing on AWS. Okay. So today we are understand what is AWS, what is DevOps, what is the major relation between these two, we are understand. So tomorrow deep diving into that, what we have done for today, we're going to be explore, we're going to be understand, but tomorrow practical. Tomorrow onwards, we're going to be start our practical sessions. Okay. That's it guys, please, for today's session. So do you have any question? You can talk to me, you can chat with me also. Abhishek, Naim, Pom, Shaik. Any question, please unmute, you can talk to me also. Or else you can chat with me also one by one. Yes. So are we going to be start AWS first? Yeah, we are going to be starts with ops only, then AWS. Oh, yeah. Everything is good, Maulali. Yeah, great. Thank you. Thanks for replying. Yeah, if anybody want to talk to me, you can unmute, you can talk to me also. Abhishek, Naim, Om, Shaya. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, we're starting our practical sessions. We're starting with DevOps, please, Abhishek. Abhishek Gupta. Ansible. Right. Great. Okay. Timing will be same. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. This will be changed. It won't be charged. It won't be changed. Timing will be fixed. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The classes will be 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Same time. Okay. Thanks, buddies. We'll continue by tomorrow.